Hello guys, what's going on with you? Today I'm gonna talk about the big boys, the really expensive speakers, and I'm actually been listening to some of them over the last few days. Yeah, cause I'm an audiophile and I want the best sound possible for my music. So I have been comparing speakers. I have regrettably not been able to listen to the last pair, but that's because Soundgarden have trouble delivering these speakers. I'm of course talking about the Palladium 50 from System Audio, which would be a natural replacement for my Mantra 70s, which cost 30,000. The Palladium 50 costs 140,000. So it's a little bit different pricing there, but I'm guessing that you get more sound for your money. But the curve goes a little bit more downhill the more money you pay, because the difference in sound from a speaker for 4,000 kroner and a speaker for 30, that's a huge difference. But the higher you go, the less difference you will hear. So you're actually paying more for design than you're paying for sound when you get at this price range. But still, the first speaker I'm going to talk about is the Epicon 8 from Dali. They look like that. Let me just get the speaker, this picture a little bit more. There you go. That's a high definition picture right there. And you get them in 4 colors. You get them in white right there, and you can get them in ruby, Makhazar, which is sort of a very aggressive red sort of coloring right there. If you like the pattern but you want it a little bit more subtle, you can choose the walnut design, which is this one. That's a little bit more subtle, probably a little bit more discreet as well, but still you get the zebra sort of lining here. So this is sort of a treeish, woodish kind of feel, which is cool. And if you feel like you just want to go black, you have the piano glass sensation right here. All the colors are in piano glass, so you got a really smooth texture to the speakers. I did also listen to the Baron Wilkins right here, but I'll get back to that later. These are really good speakers. They produce a very entertaining sound. I would say there's a lot of kick to them, and at high volumes you really don't need a subwoofer for these. They are that great, but I do recommend a subwoofer to any speaker, no matter the cost, because you get that much more sensation in the sound. Yeah. And these speakers, there's no doubt about it, they've got excellent reviews all across the board here, as you can see from Scandinavian magazines and some European. Yeah. The problem with them, though, in my ears, is that they are way too bright, and that's the same case with my Concept 10 speakers. That's why I sold them and replaced them with my Mantra 70s, which are very dark and they sound very nice, and you don't get that bright thing. But they have a more rounded out sound than the Concept 10 speakers. So that's good. But my problem, though, is that if I'm not impressed right away, because these cost 140,000 kroner, then I'm not really like that into them. I really love the design, the sound. They're a bit too bright for my taste, I'm sorry to say. But they do have that party factor to them. The Baron Wilkins, which costs a little bit more, have a very natural and neutral sound, and are, well, actually not that, they don't got a lot of bass, and they are very more relaxed in the sound. And to be honest, I also found them even more bright. And that may have something to do with the cone on the top right there. Yeah. So before I make my decision, because I'm mad, I'm actually considering buying one of these. I'm not going for the Baron Wilkins because I want a little bit more party sound because I listen to a lot of heavy metal and electronic music, and these are more meant for jazz and classical music, in my opinion. Yeah. But the last speaker I'm going to listen to is these. The System Audio Pan D150, which would be a natural replacement for my System Audio speakers, Mantra 70, yeah, which are extremely good speakers, in my opinion. I got a picture here from me listening to the Dalis. I'm just gonna show it to you real quick. It may have something to do with the wiring, because the wires in there cost 20,000 kroner. The salesman insisted on me listening to those. And the amplifier cost about 35,000 kroner from Nod, yeah. So that is a bit over the top. So if I get cheaper cables, then I might relax the high ends a bit. So if I really want these, and I do want them, then I'm probably gonna go for them, because they're very dynamic, probably even more dynamic than my Mantra 70. So I'm looking forward to listening to these and making my final conclusion right there. Okay. Well, that's about it from me. The Big Giants tested out. Hope you enjoyed the video. These weren't unboxings because, well, they're pretty expensive, so I had to do a little bit of research first, and I still haven't listened to Pan D150, so I'm hoping Soundgarden will help me out right there, because they only got one pair in Norway, and that's in Haugesund, and that's 90 miles away, so I'm not willing to drive all the way down there. No, 74 miles, sorry. Norwegian miles, not English miles, or... Yeah, okay. Well, but I've spoken to the sales clerk there, and hopefully he'll send those to Trondheim so I can listen to them here locally. Yeah. So that's me rambling about my audiophile interests, sort of handicap. Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later, and stay tuned. Take care. Bye-bye.